Hey guys, Coach Carlo here from CrossFit Furin, and I wanted to take a couple minutes while the baby is sleeping to chat with you about a TED Talks video that I saw on Facebook. I actually tried to share it, but I couldn't get it to share, so I figured I would just spend a couple minutes and just talk about it with you guys. So the presenter's name is Wendy Suzuki, and she was talking about the effects of exercise on physically on the brain, and then how that affects you in your life. And it's pretty interesting. So most of us that exercise on a regular basis know how good you feel after a workout. You kind of get that euphoric feeling, and your mood increases, your happiness increases. It was interesting because she was talking about two specific points on the brain, and the one is the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in decision making. It you know your personality, your focus, your attention, that kind of stuff. And then the other one is the hippocampus, which is strongly involved in your long-term memory. So what she found through experiment was that exercise, even a single session of exercise, will increase the amount of neurotransmitters that your brain produces, which is why you feel good. It'll also increase your focus for up to about 2 hours after the workout, and it will also increase your reaction time, so your reflexes actually get a little bit better, which is pretty cool. The physical effects of exercise, and that's only after one session. So the long-term physical effects of exercise on the brain is that you literally grow new brain cells in your hippocampus. So your hippocampus gets bigger, your prefrontal cortex will get bigger, and this is all according to her research. And what they found is that over time, you are building up a resistance to the loss of concentration and cognitive abilities that come with age, so that you are fighting back old age basically through exercise, and it causes physical changes in your brain. The other cool thing that she talked about was the effects of degenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia and things like that, where that exercise doesn't cure those things, but what she explained was that you are building up the brain. If you want to think of the brain as a muscle for this analogy, you're literally building up the physicality of the brain so that it can fight off, or it takes longer for dementia or Alzheimer or those other neurodegenerative diseases to actually affect you. So you're pushing that stuff off through exercise because you're basically making the brain stronger, which I thought was super interesting. You know, the effects that most people talk about with exercise, is all the your heart, you're this, you're that, and all that stuff is super important. Don't get me wrong, and I spoke about osteoporosis the other day, but the ability to physically change your brain because you're doing exercise is amazing to me, and it's right in line with what we try to do. We try to empower people to be better, and if you can, through exercise, and it doesn't have to be at a CrossFit gym. It could, like we've talked about before, it could be just doing things like doing yard work. Just getting your heart rate up. Taking a power walk or something like that, or just playing with your kids, going in the pool and jumping around with your kids. But it just has to be something that's consistent. But it's amazing or it's fitting that the exercise fits in with just being a better human. It just makes you better. So, it's not just about looking good naked, which, hey, is cool. But it's about being better. and you don't have to be an Olympic athlete to get the benefits of it. So something for you guys to think about. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. If you ever get on TED Talks, just look up Wendy Suzuki or the brain changing effects of exercise. You can watch it. So I think it's like a 13-minute video, but it's very interesting. And I will get another video out to you guys soon. Take care.